TVs. Abhishek Kapoor is exposing this entire network between the Pakistani army, yes, Pakistani army, which represents the Pakistani state, and terrorists from the Jammu and Kashmir, terrorists from the Jaish-e-Mohammed. We always knew that the Pakistani army, the Pakistani government is giving cover to terrorists as they infiltrate Indian territory, but it doesn't get clearer than this. We are going to get you intelligence documents and we're getting you names on your screens. Asif Ali, SSG Pakistani Army. Abdul Razak, SSG Pakistani Army. These are all handlers of Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists. Jaish-e-Mohammed is a group which is very active in Jammu and Kashmir. Captain Usama, again somebody from the Pakistani Army. Tanzir Iqbal infiltrates. Mohammad Bashir, he's somebody, a Pakistani journalist. So you know that there are members of the ISI, there are journalists and also members of the army involved in motivating, indoctrinating, supplying arms and resources to terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir. Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor, breaking the story live on Republic. Abhishek, get us details of this entire network. You have this entire dossier which explains how the Pakistani army, ISI and terrorists work in tandem.
Well, absolutely, Parikshit. And, you know, it cannot get more sinister than this, that the deep state of Pakistan is hand in gloves with an organization which was banned by Pakistan itself in 2002. It has been banned, Jaish-e-Mohammed has been banned by the United States and the United Nations and half a dozen other nations, including the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada. Now, we have these details that have been brought out by our agencies through intercepts, which show that Pakistani army regulars are acting as handlers in supporting Jaish-e-Mohammed in infiltrating into Kashmir. And in fact, most stunningly and dangerously, I would say, these men are reaching as far as Gujarat. Now, this is an IB import which has been shared with the topmost levels of the government. It says that this guy called Nabil alias Saqib, who is a Pak Army regular, who works in the Pak Army Ordnance Corps and is actively involved with JEM and pushing JEM cadres or cultivating cadres as far as UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, Tamil Nadu, with a special area of interest in Gujarat. Now, he is also connected with other Pak Army personnel. For example, Asif Ali, who is in the SSG of the Pak Army, based out of Faisalabad. Then there is a guy called Abdul Razak. He is designated as SSG in the Pak Army. He is resident of Sindh. Then we have Atiq Awan. He is a lieutenant in Pak Army, a resident of Haripur in Pakistan. And Captain Usama. He is based out of Islamabad. These are Pak Army regulars. They have designations, posts, jobs in Pak Army, and their main premise is that they are handlers of Jaish-e-Mohammed. They are trying to push in, infiltrate these trained terrorist cadres inside Kashmir, cultivating intelligence contacts across the country. And agencies for the first time have been able to pinpoint Pakistan Army and the deep state, which is essentially a nexus between Pakistan Army and the ISI in Pakistan, and how they are directly involved in fomenting terror. This is significant, Parikshit, because in the name of Kashmir Day, they are officially confessing that Kashmir should be taken out as a territory out of the sovereignty of India. We had Pakistan Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson today, earlier in the day, mentioning on Twitter that Kashmir has to be taken out of India. Now, how do you talk to a nation that is openly, officially talking about breaking India?
Yeah, and that is a big point because last year we saw about 860 ceasefire violations at the line of control. Even this month, there have been 160, and this is exactly the reason. You've got a desperate Pakistani army, a desperate Pakistani government, and they can't really hide it anymore, Abhishek.
Absolutely. Parikshit, you know, what they always claim, the official channels of Pakistan claim is the deniability, that these terrorists are motivated enough to be going on their own into Indian side and that they want to liberate Kashmir. But what this exposes is the deep nexus between the Pakistani state, its arms with the Pakistan Army and the ISI, and how they are openly colluding with terrorist organizations that are banned in Pakistan itself. Now, Masood Azhar is someone India is trying to get declared as a terrorist for quite some time in United Nations, and because of the little unholy relationship between Pakistan and China, they have been obstructing it. And now we have proof of Pakistan Army regulars, ISI, colluding with the organization of Masood Azhar in infiltrating terrorists in India, fomenting travel in Kashmir, and going as far as Gujarat and Tamil Nadu.
That's right. And this doesn't get clearer than anything. Abhishek, thanks very much for joining us and breaking that big report. So you've got Pakistan's terror nexus, Pakistan Army's terror nexus, completely exposed by Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor.